was a stormy night when Emily received the call. As a paramedic, she was used to the chaos of emergencies. But tonight felt different. The rain lashed against the windshield of the ambulance, and the wind howled like a restless spirit. She and her partner Jake were dispatched to a remote area on the outskirts of town, where the lights flickered ominously in the distance. As they drove deeper into the darkness, the radio crackled with static, and the usual chatter of dispatch faded into an eerie silence. "Did you hear that?" Jake asked, glancing nervously at Emily. She nodded, feeling a chill creep up her spine. The air inside the ambulance felt heavy, as if something was watching them from the shadows. Suddenly, the headlights illuminated a figure standing by the side of the road, a woman in a tattered white dress, her hair drenched and matted. Emily's heart raced. "We need to help her," she exclaimed, pulling over. The woman approached the ambulance, her face pale and expressionless. "Please, I need a ride," the woman whispered, her voice barely audible over the rain. Emily hesitated but opened the door. As the woman climbed in, a cold breeze swept through the ambulance, extinguishing the overhead lights. The atmosphere turned suffocating, and Emily felt a sense of dread wash over her. "Where to?" Jake asked, trying to break the tension. The woman pointed toward the dark road ahead, her eyes hollow and haunting. "Just drive," she replied, her voice echoing in the confined space. As they drove, the woman remained silent, staring out the window. Emily and Jake exchanged worried glances, the unease growing with every passing moment. Suddenly, the woman turned to Emily, her eyes now filled with sorrow. "I never made it home," she said, her voice trembling. "I need to go back." Before Emily could respond, the ambulance jolted violently, and the lights flickered back on. The woman was gone, leaving only a damp seat and a lingering chill. Panic surged through Emily as she realized they were no longer on the main road. The familiar surroundings had vanished, replaced by an endless stretch of darkness. "Where are we?" Jake shouted, gripping the steering wheel. Emily looked out the window, her heart sinking. In the distance, she saw a dilapidated house, its windows dark and foreboding. "We need to turn back," she cried, but it was too late. The ambulance came to a halt, and the engine died. As they sat in the suffocating silence, the radio crackled back to life, but the only sound was a chilling whisper. "Help me." The storm raged on outside, but inside the ambulance, they were trapped in a nightmare from which there was no